Hi, Danny Passmore again with my book, Martial Hearts, and we're talking about con games. And the topic today is status in the community. And status is an important thing, but it can be abused, and certainly is a large amount of the time. Um, Status can lead to bullying and intimidating. People expect to get their way because of their status. A lot of them become very arrogant. That's a normal thing. When you have too much power for too long, you can become very arrogant and self absorbed. I know that happened to me, and I was humbled very quickly. God has a way of keeping his hand on us, and for those of us who want it. And this it happens in high school a lot. The cool kids, the popular kids, the football team, the cheerleaders, people who have status, and they can hold that over others. Uh, if you don't do what the popular girls say, then you'll have a miserable high school career, and they will see to it that you're a very unhappy person. They'll get others to be mean to you, and so you either follow their direction or you suffer the consequences. And these people usually are just little miniatures of their parents. Their parents are usually the corrupt business people, the church leaders who instead of serving the church, lord their superiority over others and get what they want. And they'll have fights over how to strap the parking lot or getting new carpet rather than meeting the needs of people in the community who need God's blessing. And that's pretty much, I believe, one of the reasons why the churches are falling apart. People have been leaving Christianity because these are the role models that we have. I'll give you an example of something that happened to me. I started a martial arts class in a small town in Texas. There were just no activities there for the kids, and so I rented a space at a place once a week and taught classes there and for several years, and had I think it was 22 kids make black belt, which is a big deal. Um, but it ended because one of the children didn't pass their belt test on the first try. They did later, but they didn't pass on the first try, and the mother was outraged. And she came in and she let me know in front of all the children how outraged she was. And it wasn't the fact that her child didn't pass the test, it was the fact that she owned the big grocery store in town, and another child passed the test whose parent was the lifeguard at the local community swimming pool. And that was insulting to her because of her status. So, since she brought that up in front of the children and so angrily, I suggested that she pull her child out of class who was standing there crying at her mother's behavior. And she crawfished real quick because she didn't expect that. But so she backed off and everything was cool. But then she got a little committee together in a few months, and they canceled my ability to have class at that facility. And the, what's really sad about it is there was never another successful martial arts class in that town ever again. And but those children that got their belts in my class, they knew they earned it. So here's something good out of that situation. Those kids who are now adults today, they know they earned what they got. They didn't get it because of their parents' status. So that was a good thing. And I guess it was time for me to move on from there anyway. So there are other examples I have. I really don't want to get into them because they're somewhat personal. But remember, people who feel superior over others, they have this status in the community, all right? You don't need to feel superior over other people. Your status is wherever you are. If you're a parent, that's status to me. All right? If you're a friend, that's status to me. If you're a good employee or a good employer, you have status. You're no better than me, and I'm no better than you. I don't care who you are. All right? So, remember that. If you liked this video, tell a friend. Okay? And I don't know what the next one is, but we'll find out shortly. Okay? Thanks for listening. Ciao. God bless.